It means almost everything to me. I know it might sound strange. I mean, I've had a wonderful, wonderful life, but this is just an absolute extension, and it's superb.
It's given me a second chance to play something I've always loved.
I would say it's actually 2 words, it's life-changing for me.
I do notice on the Monday, Wednesday and Thursday, the 3 days I generally play, I'm up like a lark. The alarm goes and I'm up, dead keen to get me breakfast and get out there.
It just helps you stay fit. There's a lot of banter going on as well, so you have a good time. And when you leave here, you're happy and you've worked hard, you've got something out of it, it's good.
It's nice to have that feeling again where, without trying to be too rude, get all nice and sweaty, which is a feeling that I hadn't had for, obviously prior to my operation, for a number of years. So yes, it's massive.
I just loved it because, you know, the camaraderie of all the lads there is just fantastic, you know.
It's just great. It's so important to really my working week as well. It helps me get on. I run my own business, but it helps me sort of relax and forget about some of the things that are, you know, those day-to-day things that are difficult to get through sometimes.
There's people turn up week in, week out, don't know anybody, they're made to feel welcome, they get on the pitch and they just love every second of it. It's absolutely brilliant.
I was one of 17 that turned up on the first night, which were fantastic numbers. So I could have walked away, but it was sort of, I was already there and the girls seemed really nice, friendly, chatty, and I thought, oh, come on then, in for a penny. Don my trainers and not look back. Absolutely love it.
If religion and politics separate people, sport brings them together.
You can't beat a team sport because people just sort of have the banter and laugh and joke, and socially it's just great, and people have lost weight. I mean, I lost just over a stone playing football. So
this morning I was just bantering away with one of the chaps I know relatively well, and he said it saved his life because he had a stroke 10 years ago, and it's just been wonderful for him.
We can talk about the health benefits, which extend to mental benefits as well. But more than that, I have to say, it's just fun.
And to be able to play again 30 odd years later, I can't tell you how great it makes you feel. And I think everyone at the club will tell you exactly the same.
In 2011, John Crute of Chesterfield Football Club invented a unique sport aimed at creating health and social benefits for its participants. Incredible success followed, and 6 years later, walking football is one of the fastest growing sports in the UK, with 1,000 clubs enabling over 30,000 players from all areas of society and across all abilities to enjoy the sport on a regular basis within their communities.
Walking football in my life means a lot, you know, because it's now like 3 days a week I can be playing walking football if the legs allow. You know, if you've got an interest whatsoever in doing it, it's good for fitness, it's good for health, and it's good socially. So it's great, you know, it forms fixed points in the week, you know, and other things can be arranged around that. But I've really enjoyed the time I've been coming down here playing.
You know, we take the mick out of each other, it's a bit of banter, and it's really, really good. So I got involved because I thought, I'm not getting any younger, I need to get a bit fitter. So I came along 2.5 years ago and I've never looked back. It's fantastic.
I think because I'd played football before, you know, the rules are fairly simple to understand really. Apart from the fact of you can't run, it's just getting to sort of use a gait that's actually, you know, you can move quickly enough to be able to compete with the other people on the field.
It's lively. You can have a little bit of banter with the referee when you don't agree with his decisions. I had my very first goal disallowed by the referee, which I wasn't happy about because it was quite a big deal for me, you know. Got my new trainers and I wanted to score.
If you played football previously and you don't play anymore, then this is the place to come because you will find a session that fits your ability and your requirements. If you've never played football before and you're apprehensive about it, it's still the place to come. So it doesn't matter if you have played or you've never played, you'll find something here to suit you.
Some of them hadn't ever played football before, and they'd be, where do I stand, where do I go, which way's the goal? And I'd be saying, or a few of us that have played would be saying, defence, stay at the back, attack at the front. And now the difference, people are like moving about and playing football.
It's a heck of a laugh, you know. Well, that's how I treat it anyway. I just think it's such good fun, you know. Still think I can play a bit, but the other lads will probably tell you different.
And it is just great fun, and I'd encourage anybody to get out and do it, because it is something that you can't beat.
We've made new friends, we meet socially outside of here as well. I've taken a group of walking footballers to Alicante for tournaments abroad, and whereas the football comes into it somewhere down the line, you feel you're trying to control a bunch of very energetic cats. They are really going back into their childhood and enjoying every minute of their lives.
Somehow walking football levels that playing field and we all play together. It means that there's a really supportive culture in walking football. We all make mistakes, everyone, and we laugh at each other and we laugh with each other and we get on with it. People are very, very supportive, and that's affirming. That's brilliant. You feel good when you leave afterwards.
It just did so much for me in terms of I found myself less stressful. I found myself getting a little bit fitter. Probably the biggest thing that shocked me is it completely changed my perception of age. I was only 54, and like I guess a lot of people my age, you kind of think, well, that's it now. Sport's gone, a big part of my life had gone, and then all of a sudden you're mixing with people who are much older than you, much fitter than you, and it changed how I perceived the rest of my life. Rather than thinking, oh, the best is over, I actually thought, you know what, this is actually really exciting, and it's like a new chapter in my life.